Welcome, beautiful souls. I'm Felicity from Enchanted by Soul. This is your weekly energy forecast from the 28th of November through to the 4th of December. So take what resonates, leave what does not. This is a general collective. If you want to work with me, to book a reading with me, you can check the description box below for all the information there. And if you want to buy me a coffee, that's also down below too. Okay, guys. So this coming week, okay, I'm getting the need to take a bird's eye view, right? Like zooming out so you can see the full picture. And then it's about pinpointing exactly what needs the focus right now, and then like zooming in, zoning in, and taking action on that. If you're kind of like sitting around and waiting and feeling like, oh my God, never ending story, like things aren't changing for me, things aren't shifting for me. Well, where are you not taking action? Where are you not taking action? And sometimes it's because we try and force things, we try to control things, right? And a lot of the times the control comes from the need to feel safe, right? But we try and control an outcome. We try to like force things to be ready when they're not. And the action that's required is just sit back and relax and just chill and shift your focus to something else. Sometimes that's the action. Other times the action is like, right, you have to make a move. Now it's time to make a move. So like zooming out, like observing on what's going on, and what right now needs your focus the most, like what's your top priority, and then zoning in on that and doing it. Okay, it's like I'm getting a very full energy with this as well. So the full entire, that new beginning, that fresh start, that new chapter, that taking that leap of faith, that jumping into the new. Okay, also having a look, again, zooming out and having a look at what's not working, what needs to go. All right, where are you maybe showing up doing something that you don't really enjoy, but you're doing it because it makes someone else happy, or it's because it's what's expected of you, what you think is expected of you? Where are you selling yourself short in that? What's not bringing you fulfillment anymore? This can come in relationships. This can come in friendships. This can come in business. It's in so many different areas, right? Some of you could be health. It's like, all right, I need to start really focusing on my health, right? We'll zoom out because it can come overwhelming. Otherwise, when we think about we start to think about it like this. So if we zoom out and we can go, right, where's my main focus? Over here. I can start with this, and then I can go into here, right? Just taking one step at a time, but take the step. Take the step is like what's coming through. All right, I'm going to grab the oracle card here, please, for this week, for the collective, those watching and resonating. Beautiful. We have confidence. Oh, fertility. Okay, stop there. Confidence and fertility. Some newfound confidence. Some of you need to like come to the edge and take that leap of faith, okay? Take that leap into the unknown. It's not about being reckless, okay? The fool is never reckless. The fool just knows that there's no going backwards, and that the fool needs to step out of its comfort zone to jump into the new, to reach into new unknown territories, but the territories that feel good to you, feel good to your intuition, feel good to your soul. Have the confidence in yourself as well to make change if you need to. Have the confidence in yourself to say no to something because you want to do something else. Have the confidence in going after your dreams. Have the confidence in launching the program you want to launch. Not what others want you to launch, what you want to launch, okay? Have a look at that. We also have fertility here. This is that energy of pregnancy, okay? Now, of course, you might be watching this, maybe you are pregnant, okay? Then that would be in relation to that. But really, fertility is like the Empress card. It's abundance. It's the birthing of something new. It's the soil is amazing. Plant now and nurture and water it and watch it grow. So then you can pick the fruits of your labor. That's the fertility energy. And the abundance comes in all sorts of different forms. What success and abundance means to one person might mean something very different to another. Right? Might mean something very different to another. So look at that too. What does success mean to me? What does abundance mean to me? Because abundance isn't always material. It's not always wealth. In fact, sometimes I tend to put the two of those quite different, but still it's a form of abundance, but it's not the only abundance. Health, good health is abundance. Okay. Clean water, being able to drink clean water is abundance. Being able to have a roof over your head is abundance. Having running water, electricity, having enough money in your bank account for a rainy day, having, I'm looking outside right now, I see this big, beautiful tree and this beautiful lawn. And I'm like, that's abundance to me. Like that's the view I get to look at in my office, right? So fertility, abundance, all of that. All right, I'm going to get stuck into the tarot, guys. But otherwise, what I'm feeling here is this also feels like a very fertile week, right? Some new understanding, some new truths that bring about this bubbling energy of excitement. Might also bring bubbling energy of nervousness, okay? Because what you're being asked to step into could feel a bit like nerve-wracking. But if you're like someone at the moment who's sitting there and so sick and tired of like things not working out or things not moving, then you need to take some sort of action, whether that's stop forcing something that doesn't want to happen right now and move your focus elsewhere, or stop sitting back and waiting for it to just land in your lap and take the action that needs to happen. And sometimes that action that needs to happen is something out of our comfort zone. All right, let's go here. The collective. Eight of Swords. I do see that there's this sense of like truth being revealed. And you guys know I don't sugarcoat my readings, right? But what I'm getting here is like a truth being revealed that it's you that's holding yourself back, not outside circumstances. It's you. That's the Eight of Swords energy. The Eight of Swords is being caught up in our own mental conflict, being the ones that hold ourselves back. But the best thing about that means it's us, not external, meaning that we have the power to completely let that go and to allow ourselves to move forward and allow ourselves to explore. The Eight of Swords can be a feeling too of being trapped, feeling again stuck, feeling like nothing's happening. This is what you need to break free from, and you will. This week feels like action, fertility, have that confidence, have that willpower too. Willpower is strongly coming through, especially around health or like starting a new routine or starting a new project or starting a new business. Like you need to be consistent, right? So have that willpower to be consistent. The discipline energy, okay. Four of Swords, King of Cups. Four of Swords is like that rest energy. It's healing. It's the pause as well. It's like not a lot kind of going on. Again, there feels like this frustration energy that I'm feeling right now that's like bubbling here, right? It's this frustration energy of, oh, when are things going to change? Or like, when am I going to stop feeling this way? Or when's this going to happen? Or when's that going to happen? Take a moment to pause, zoom out. Where is your priority? Like zoom back in and focus on that one specific thing at this point in time that you can control, that you can make a move on. Okay. Or if you zoom out and you're like, right now I'm forcing this and it's not working, well then zoom out and then zoom in on something else that can work right now for you. And this is what happens. This is where that Eight of Swords energy comes in. If you keep trying to force something that's not ready, you're just going to keep feeling frustrated and stuck, right? Or if you let your fears get in the way, that then you don't move forward and do the thing you know you need to do to create the thing that you want to create, to get the outcome that you want to get, then you're going to stay in this energy, the Eight of Swords energy, and keep yourself stuck, keep yourself stagnant, right? Energy will keep flowing, keep moving because it's fluid. It will do that. But you will feel that frustration energy of like things aren't moving, right? Okay. I also have the King of Cups here. The King of Cups is, hang on, I'm going to clarify this King of Cups. Why is the King of Cups showing up here? Three of Pentacles. Okay. Three of Pentacles represents co-creation. The Seven of Cups on the bottom here is like making a choice, making a decision. Can be that energy of feeling overwhelmed though. Again, zoom out, see the bigger picture, focus on that one thing. Okay, if you are just so here, I get fucking confused if I had like 10 different options in front of me and I felt like it was all here and I couldn't quite see exactly which one's which and exactly which one like I'm meant to do. I would need to zoom out, right? So just zoom out. And then the confusion, I think, will lift for a lot of you if you're feeling confused at the moment. All right, the King of Cups. Calm in the storm. You see him sitting here, the waves going crazy, crashing around him. Yeah, he looks fine. He's chilling. He's good. He's like, no, I'm good. Like, I'm a bit rocked to the side here, but I'm fine. I'm good. Why am I good? Because the King of Cups knows how to control his emotions. He doesn't bypass his emotions. He deals with them, but he knows how to control himself within a storm, right? He knows how to express himself healthy, okay, in a healthy way, which can be expressing our emotions too, right? But here there's this beautiful King of Cups energy here of being calm in the storm, knowing that he has full control over himself, but not is what's going on around him, but he's solid because he has control over himself and he's calm within the storm. The King of Cups is also intuition, okay? So while you're trying to figure something out in your co-creation process, trying to figure out exactly what action you need to take, trying to figure out what it is that you can control at this point in time, what it is that you can do, all right? This is what you need to do. Listen to your intuition around it. Okay, tune in to listen. The Three of Pentacles is like collaboration. So collaboration with you and your spirit team, you and your soul, you and your higher self, you and others. Okay, so collaborating in business, and again, do you really want to collaborate with this person in business? Do you really want to collaborate with this person on this project? You've been invited to go on a live. Do you really want to go on that live, right? Ask yourself those questions. You don't have to say yes to everything. Don't go doing the things you don't want to do, but also don't do things because you're afraid to do it because it's going to push you out of your comfort zone. That's not the way to do it either. All right. Three of Cups. Rejoice in celebration. Seven of Swords on the bottom. If you push through your self-sabotaging ways, okay, which is just you trying to protect yourself, it's you trying to keep you safe, it's doing the things that you learned when you experienced chaos as a child or chaos in the past. You learned tools, right, that helped you through that process because you were not an adult to be able to control what was fully going on around you, right? So you learned things to help yourself get through that, to keep you safe, to keep you okay, to help you navigate it. But however, those tools that you learn, because they weren't exactly taught to you in a healthy way, right? So, but to learn those tools, they don't serve you now. So then they can show up in a way that we self-sabotage, that we do things that will sometimes cause destruction, but also just cause us to hold ourselves back, cause us to not express ourselves how we want to express ourselves, cause ourselves to do something we don't really want to do, right? To live a life we don't really want to live, right? Or something good comes in to be like, oh, it's too good to be true, and then do things that then have that good thing that was really there for us for good, or like as in the way of like it was genuine and we can push it away. Okay, it's like we can't quite hold on to it because there's sometimes because there's some shadow work that needs to be done, right? Nothing to shame yourself about though. But if you move through this, I just flipped you guys off, sorry. If you move through this, just know you're going to rejoice in celebration. Rejoice in celebration, rejoicing with your friends, celebrating with friends. This is also a time to go into like the Christmas period, right? The end of the year, celebration, having some fun, okay? But just know too, it's like if you push through these fears, you are going to rejoice in celebration. The Three of Cups is a card of happiness. It's a card of birth, like literally celebrating birth, okay? And that's that fertility energy, celebrating the birthing of something new, celebrating a new chapter, celebrating a breakthrough. No matter how big or small you think it is, celebrate it. It's so important to celebrate it. Okay, I'm going to close this out. What do I want to close it out with? I'm going to go with this one. Actually, no, this one. All right, one card to close this out, please, for those who are watching and resonating. One more. Okay. We have go the distance, and we have a change in the wind. On the bottom of the deck, not for you. If you're trying to force that door to open and it's not opening, it's not for you. It might not be for you, full stop, end of discussion, or it might not be for you right now. Okay. So if it's not opening, stop trying to force it, go and focus on something else. But go the distance. Keep moving forward. You're almost at that finish line, especially if you're feeling like, oh my God, this is like never ending. Like, when is this going to happen? When's things going to move? They're going to start moving. All right. So keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Don't give up. Don't give up. There is a change on its way. There is a change in the wind. There's a change on its way. And again, it might come in that feels a little stormy. Okay. This King of Cups energy here, but you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Zoom out. Zoom out so you can get the bigger picture. So then you know your priority of what it is you need to focus on right now. Okay. That's going to be really, really important. Okay. I just heard you can't get a zebra to change its stripes. So just don't try to repaint a situation or somebody a different color, because underneath that is just don't try and cover the truth. It's only going to hold you back. Don't try to ignore the truth. It's only going to hold you back. See it, acknowledge it, and make like some moves from there. You might need a bit of time to process it, depending on what the truth is. It might not be that much of a startling truth. It might be something that is a bit like, oh shit, and then you have to like process the emotions around it. But don't try to repaint somebody to what they're not, right? To a different color of what they're not. Just like sometimes people are just who they are and you can't change them. And if you're getting frustrated, like never ending story, this person's not changing, they're not doing the things I'm asking them to do. I mean, how many times I have this conversation? How many times they tell me they're going to do it and they're not doing it? Then move away from that. There's no point staying there. You're only going to keep yourself stuck. All right. You're going to keep yourself in that pattern of like not being able to move forward, So that's just a little message that came in there at the end. I think that's just come through for someone to hear. Okay. It might resonate with a few of you. That's definitely for someone. All right, my loves. I send you so much love. I will have the Sagittarius season reading out tomorrow. Okay. So be sure to check that out. And I just send you all so much love, and I will talk to you soon. Have a great week.